Alrighty, this message is coming to you live from hell. That's right, I said hell. We live in hell currently. This world that we live in has been terraformed and is becoming a synthetic world filled with electromagnetic pollution, radiation pollution, satellite pollution, Wi-Fi pollution. This world, in less than 100 years, we've destroyed over half the sacred rainforests around the planet. We continue to decimate beautiful plots of unadulterated forest so that we can clear the land and, set up places where we can raise livestock, cows, chickens, pigs, you name it. So if we don't change our ways, if we continue to go down this path that we're currently going down as a human species collectively, in the next 100 to 200 years, there will be nothing left on this planet. There will be no more resources left. If we continue to destroy the forests and the sacred land of the earth, there will be no species left. If we keep going the way we're going, the oceans will continue to degrade to the point where there will be no more life in the oceans, etc. This is a very interesting time in history right now. It's a very cataclysmic time, and it's a very good time for change. People are beginning to see the insanity. The unconscious are beginning to become more conscious. And thank God for the internet. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The internet is the greatest the internet is the greatest weapon against the dehumanizing agenda. The internet is one of the greatest weapons against the beast. With the internet, we can spread information rapidly. Information from, say, Oregon or California can be seen in China with the click of a button. We can spread information around this globe and raise consciousness. So that's a big part of why this channel exists. This channel exists to try to get people to start questioning their algorithms. This channel exists to attempt to get people to start caring about themselves and their planet. Do you want to be part of the group that helps destroy the planet and ruin everything sacred here on this earth? Or do you want to be part of the group that helps elevate, venerate, and enlighten the planet? It's up to you. So, just a brief little message. Again, we are existing in hell. You may not think that because your life may be easy. You get to go to work every day and have a simple life. You get to eat 3 cooked meals a day, watch your TV, etc. It's easy to think that it's not hell when your life is easy. But let me tell you, there are hundreds of thousands, millions of people, children and adults alike, who currently are living in hell. That can't even get a drop of clean water, that can't even get any clean food that isn't genetically modified or adulterated, etc. There are places on the planet where kids don't even have toys. They play with they play with empty cans and rocks. There are places on the planet where people have nothing, yet here in the United States, where everybody has everything, everybody thinks that, oh, this is heaven, love and light, everything's great. And it's easy for you to think that everything's fine and dandy. It's easy for you to think everything's honky-dory when you're not one of the people that are currently experiencing hell here on Earth. So let me tell you, this is hell. Proof of that is the fact that in less than 100 years, we've destroyed considerable amounts of this planet. The oceans, the land, the skies have been scorched. We get 30% less sunlight than we did 20 years ago. Look up global dimming. The chemtrail, aerosol, geoengineering, solar radiation management programs are destroying the atmosphere. They are destroying the skies. The shit that they're spraying, we are breathing. It's landing on the trees. It's ruining the trees. It's weakening the earth. But who gives a shit? The fucking game's on. Degenerate. You're either a degenerate or you're not. And let me tell you, statistics prove that collectively, we as a species, we're a degenerate species. We take, and we never give. For everything that we take, someone else or the earth suffers 10,000-fold more. So we use Earth as kind of like a biological ATM machine where we can just drill the oil out of her. We can destroy the oceans. We can factory farm. We can destroy sacred forests so that we can raise cows that are fed on genetically modified corn and soybeans so that you can eat a sick, diseased, malnourished animal at the expense of the earth being destroyed. You either care or you don't. But bro, many people just don't know. They're unconscious. Whose fault is that? People act like victims here in this matrix. I didn't know any better. Oh. Well, it's up for you to know better. It's up for you to do counter research on the claims being made about the foods that you eat, etc. Many people have no clue what the fuck goes on in a factory farm, so they think it's okay to eat factory farm murdered, tortured animal flesh. So, again, just a brief message. This world, this planet is being terraformed. And if you can't see that, it's because you're a fucking zombie. And I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to sound arrogant or egotistical. I'm not trying to self-boast or aggrandize myself. No. I'm just telling you the truth. And if I can't tell you the truth, that shows you the type of world that we live in. Oftentimes when people speak the truth, they're criticized, ridiculed, and thrown under the table and made to look insane in the public. Oftentimes people who bring real information to the front for people to absorb and to digest, etc., they get made to look like crazies by the system deliberately. So you have to be very careful who you trust out here. You have to be very careful who you spend time watching or learning from, etc. Because many of the people out here have no clue what the fuck's going on outside of just the physical realm. Many of the people out here, including the scientists, doctors, etc., they have no clue of the reality of the astral plane, the astral bodies, the meridians, the etheric bodies, the auric bodies, the auric template, the Merkaba, the pineal gland, the hypothalamus, the third eye, the first eye, all of it. So, if we are going to become a species that is fully activated, we're going to have to get outside of just this physicality that we're currently experiencing here in the third dimension. There's much more than the physical. So, peace.